That was right where I wanted to hit it.
No warm-up, no anything.
I got nothing else to do during the day. Write songs and hit golf balls. That's it.
Darius Rucker's fans are ready for a show.
How hungry are you to get back on stage?
I love playing live music for people, and I'm missing it so bad, you know.
Do you have a little bit of butterflies?
Oh, absolutely. Especially now that I haven't played, because, you know, I'm old now. I might forget the words to the songs. I mean, it's going to be, and you're nervous because it's also a totally different animal. I'm trying to change the set list and everything. It's going to be, I can't stop thinking about it, actually.
Yeah, the only BS I need is beers and sunshine.
I heard your new song.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's about BS.
We wrote that song during when the quarantine was in the middle. It was funny because when we were writing that, we asked ourselves, could we say BS? You know, but the only BS I need is beer and sunshine. That worked for me.
Us Too. The song was recorded virtually. No studio session.
I'm old school, man. I'm that guy who wants to go sit in the studio for 12 hours a day knocking this stuff out. And I'm kind of scared because I don't want it to go to that. You know, I want it to stay the way it is.
You want to go back to the
I want to go back to the old way, for sure.
But Rucker has realized his old way of responding to racism had to change.
What has happened to you internally since George Floyd's death that made you say, I need to refocus?
My kids. Watching them go through this. Wow. Watching my kids go through this. I think they're just at that age now where they have to look at it. I've lived with racism my whole life. It made me really sit there and go, I just can't keep living my life like everything's okay, because everything's not okay.
It is no longer all right for me to perpetuate the myth that things are okay.
Really, you get to a point where you go, that's just, that's just how it is. You know, when I was going to radio stations and you got guys telling me we're not going to play you because you're a black guy, okay. That's just the way it is. But I can't live like that anymore. I can't just go, it's okay, and go on my life and, let somebody say something that I know they shouldn't say.
You are in such an interesting business.
Yes.
And it's a business that's very sensitive to image.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes. Yes. One sentence could ruin you, could end your career in country music. Proven. Look at the Dixie Chicks, biggest thing in the business. They say one sentence. Every station stops playing their music. That's the dumbest thing I'd ever heard in my life. It wasn't about their politics, it was about their music.
Here you are, and for the first time in your life, you're saying Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Is there danger in that for you?
Sure, I'm sure there is. I'm sure I've already lost fans.
A star for decades, a fan favorite, but success has its limits.
You become a rich black man and you think racism goes away. It doesn't. I mean, there's people that hate you more because you're rich.
Have you had to have a conversation with your children about how to act?
Oh, absolutely.
If you ever encounter a policeman?
Absolutely, especially my son. My son's the youngest, and he's about to start driving, and every day, all the time. We have to talk about that. You get stopped, keep your hands on the wheel, don't do anything until he tells you to do it. We've seen so many times when something so innocent as a traffic stop or something, and then all of a sudden somebody gets shot. I don't want that for my boy. I don't want that for my daughters. I don't want that for anybody.
Does it ever happen to you? Does it still happen to you?
I've been driving a nice car, getting stopped, knowing you're not speeding or anything, you just get stopped. Of course, when they recognize me, everything's cool. Why did I get stopped, officer? Oh, no, I wasn't. I know I wasn't speeding. I know I wasn't doing that. I got stopped because I was a, black guy in an expensive car, okay. But it's happened a million times.
That's just so not right.
It's not. And the thing is, it's not going to change until enough people say it's wrong.
And says Rucker, maybe that change is going to come.
It seems like so much of the country really wants some kind of change. Don't know what we're going to do, don't know how we're going to do it, but they want some kind of change. And so for me, it feels different, and I hope I'm right. Oh, cut a little. Cut.
I'll play that one.
I'll play that one.
We played a few holes at the spectacular Troubadour Golf and Field Club.
How good is that?
That's the best shot I've ever had.
Had some laughs, if for no other reason than to torment Craig.
And oh, by the way, Craig Melvin, he's going to hate me.
Craig's going to be pretty mad at you.